Now joining me in studio to discuss the upcoming Southern Tier Music Festival, organizers of the event, Teresa Shunk and Ed Curley. Hello guys, how are you doing today?
Great, thank you.
Good, thanks for joining me.
Yeah,
So this is another very exciting music festival up in Sydney, but first let's talk about a little bit how it all started with Four Towns Forward as well.
Sure, I'll take this one. So Four Towns Forward is a nice little organization that we formed about in 2019, and it's basically just a collaboration of our four communities: Sydney, Bainbridge, Unadilla, and Afton. The towns, the villages, and the chambers, we all work together. We collaborate on ideas and events, just to really bring people to our area to see what we have to offer.
Yeah.
And then throughout it, Ed came up with this wonderful idea to have a music festival.
Yeah, I mean, it's the perfect time in the summer to have a music festival like this. And at the Sydney airport, we talked about it's a great location. We'll get into that. But yeah, Ed, tell me about how you really thought of this. Your gears were turning.
Well, so my wife insisted that I take her to Sylvania, Ohio, to a Kip Moore concert.
Okay.
Now, Kip Moore is a country artist, and I go, why are we going to Sylvania, Ohio for a Kip Moore concert? And I got there, and he's in this muscle shirt and got big bulging biceps, so I knew why we went there.
Okay.
But then I'm sitting in the audience, and I'm thinking, Sylvania, Ohio is like a really small community, and there are 3,000 people sitting in this amphitheater. Why can't we do that in Sydney or Bainbridge or Unadilla or Afton or someplace close to home? So I came back home and I sat down with Jim Reynolds, who's the CEO of the Sydney Federal Credit Union, and I said, tell me if this is really a dumb idea. And he didn't say that it was, but we got Terry involved and a couple of other people, and we sat down and had a meeting, and this idea just developed into what it is today.
Yeah, I was actually talking to one of my friends before, and they're like, who are you interviewing? I said, oh, there's some music festivals. And they said, oh, the one with Uncle Kracker coming up? I was like, yeah, that's
Uncle
the
Kracker.
one.
It's a big day.
Yeah, so people are very excited for this. Tell me about the lineup a little bit.
Sure. So our headliner is Uncle Kracker, which is a fan favorite. It really is.
I love him. I was playing his songs in the office,
He's
too.
great.
Great hits.
Yeah. He's great. And then we have AC/DC Tribute Band, Highway to Hell, and Celebrating Queen, which is showing in Vegas?
They did a show. They've done several shows in Vegas just recently in January and I think last December. So they are like the top tribute band for Queen. Just fantastic.
They're going to be excellent, yeah. And then locally we have Alyssa Crosby and her band, and then a regional band 911, which is excellent. So it's a full lineup, but really the event goes from like 2 to 10 with bands every hour, hour and a half.
That's the best thing about festivals is it's kind of all day.
It's all day, and there's usually and there's music for everybody. So
and of course, Alyssa will be there all day. She's the MC, so not only is her band going to be performing, but she will be there all day long, singing songs in between each band.
Yeah, she's great too. She's a great MC, and a lot of people know of her.
Yeah, she's got a great following.
Yeah.
So we're excited for that. So it's a great lineup. There's something for everybody. There's kids activities. So the idea is it's a family event. Come on out. It's a great location. We've got a lot to offer. There's going to be food vendors, seats under the VIP tent. We'll have tables and chairs, fireworks at the end of the night. So tickets are still available. VIP is getting very limited. Very limited.
Okay, yeah, I think the best thing about this is that it's such a range. Like you said, it's a family.
It is.
Especially Queen, AC/DC, and Uncle Kracker. Like, you can be young, you could be older, it doesn't matter.
Right.
I feel like this is a great lineup to have. So you mentioned with this being family-oriented, you have kids' activities and food. So if people are all there all day, what are they going to expect with that?
So that's the thing. You can come the gates open at 1 o'clock. So you can come at 1 o'clock, you can come at 3 o'clock, you can come at 10 o'clock. Well, 10 o'clock you'll be leaving, but you can come all day long, and children's activities start at 2 o'clock. And the vendors will be there, the food vendors will be there. We have barbecue, we have burgers and hot dogs and
ice
cream and
classics.
All of the basic stuff. Fried pickles and fried what else? We have some other fried things.
We have some candy.
Some things that I would not eat, but but come anyway because I'm sure it's great.
If you're going to a festival, why not? Splurge and cheat a little bit.
Yeah. So it's fun, and you can come and go. So if you want to come for a couple of hours, go home, come back, you can get in and out. It's very easily accessible.
So I didn't know that Sydney had an airport. I'm sorry, Sydney. But tell me about the venue there, what it looks like when people walk in. What does the festival look like? Because you said it's on pavement, right?
It's mostly on pavement. I mean, there were some grassy areas. It's a great venue. It's not crowded, so everybody will be able to spread out. There is a little piece of grass where people can bring pop-up tents, chairs, you know, the little canopy chairs, and then there'll be covered tables for those that purchase VIP tickets. But it's a great venue, large stage, spread out. It's really nice. Most people didn't realize Sydney had an airport, so it's really drawn some nice attention to our area.
Yeah, and that's, you know, the whole point of this, why
That's
you
the
wanted
whole
to start
point.
it.
Yes.
So this is your third year as well. How has the reaction to the concerts been? Like, how have the last 2 years gone?
So initially, when we brought this idea up, there were, of course, the naysayers. Oh, it will never happen. That's too big of a deal to bring to the Sydney area. But we had Maddie and Tay, we had Restless Road, we had Nate Smith, we had Lauren Watkins, we've got Uncle Cracker. So we're making this happen, and I think that now that we're in our third year, people are starting to expect, well, what kind of concert are you going to have? Who's going to be there? And it's not as if we're pushing this big boulder up the hill any longer. They're just little pebbles we're pushing up the hill, but it's much more accepted than it was in year one.
Yeah, that's awesome. And it's on July 5th this year, correct?
It's on July 5th. And again, VIP tickets are selling fast. We have less than 50 left.
Okay.
And they're $175, but they include, you know, all you can drink, all you can eat, the covered, you know, tables and chairs, VIP parking. So if you're interested in a VIP ticket, it's safe to say they will not be available day of at the door. General admission, which is $60, will be, but we encourage you to buy your VIP ahead of time because they're going to be gone.
All right, perfect.
Yeah.
So if people want to look for tickets, where's the best place to do so?
I would go to southerntiermusicfest.com. And it's very easy, just says purchase tickets. You can go on there, purchase tickets. But like we said, the VIP tickets, there aren't that many left. So if you want to come and be out of the sun or be out of the rain, I hope not, but be out of the hot sun, there are tables, there are chairs. You have lunch from 1 to 3 that we will serve you. We have snacks from 3 to 5, and then we will serve you dinner from 5 until 7. Plus you have VIP front row, front viewing area to watch all of the shows, all of the concerts, or all of the bands that are coming. So all of that for $175, general admission for $60.
Yeah, it's a great deal.
All right, no, that is a good deal. I'm thinking about it in my head too. I'm like, who's going to want to go with me? I got to ask them after this.
Yeah.
Well, I want to thank you guys so much for joining me today. This
thank
is a
you.
wonderful event.
We're very excited about it.
Yes, I'm excited too. I'm going to be there. Can't miss Uncle
Great.
Cracker. For those of you who might have missed those details, the Southern Tier Music Fest, hosted by the nonprofit organization 4 Towns Forward, will take place on July 5th from 1 p.m. to 10 p.m. at the Sydney Airport. This high-energy, family-friendly music festival brings together the communities of Afton, Bainbridge, Sydney, and Unadilla with a shared mission of promoting education, health, diversity, and overall well-being. There's plenty of live music to enjoy, including headliner Uncle Cracker. For more information or to buy tickets, visit southerntiermusicfest.com.